Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I've been having a play. I ordered the Whisper White shimmering cardstock, and I should have read it a bit better because you only get 10 sheets. Let me tell you how much it was. Oh my goodness. Because I've seen a lot of people use it and colour with it, watercolour with it. So where's the papers? $9.25, and yeah, only get 10 sheets. I don't know, and I can't even see that much shimmer on it, tell you the truth. They do fluid coloured paper, watercolour paper, which is 10 sheets of 5x7. My God, that's $8.25 as well. Yeah, you get 40 sheets of normal Whisper White for £9. And yeah, I don't see much difference myself. It's supposed to be shimmering white. I can't see any shimmer on that. So, well, I had to play with it anyway. I got my card base ready. Just a standard A4, and this is cut to fit. Suppose I could always add, but I played with the watercolours, and I tell you what, it did half warp my paper big time, and the only shimmer you can see on it is where I use my Wink Stella. Literally on the blue bits and the centres of the flower. I can't see any shimmer anywhere else. I didn't put it on the leaves. I was quite disappointed. I'm not sure if I like this stamp set now as well. I've got it, obviously. I bought it, but I'm gonna use my Arteza pens, I think, to colour this one in, and maybe a bit of the Stampin blends as well. But I don't know if I'm gonna put two small flowers there together. I don't know what I'm gonna do on this card, girls. It's one of those hit and miss ones, so I'm not chuffed with that. Won't be getting that again. But that's my preference, and I'm not forcing it down anyone's neck. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. So thanks again, Stampin Up. Ripping people off. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, my fault. I should have read it. If I'd have read that there's only 10 sheets before I ordered it, I wouldn't have ordered it. So, and this had marks on it as well. There, look, see, it's got marks on it, and that's fresh out the packet. I don't know. Well, just again having a sound off. It's too hot. It is absolutely stifling, and it's been like that for the past, what? Oh God, 5 days now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the weather. The weather's beautiful, but oh my goodness, I can't sit out in it. It's too hot. I have to sit with all the doors and windows open. We got nosy neighbours. No, I'm joking. Right, I'm going to be using this VersaFine Onyx Black. It's supposed to be great for people that want to do watercolouring like I did with those, but it's such a crisper finish. Let me show you this. Let me grab some scrap. Is that going to be wide enough for my sentiment? No, not quite. Oh, I've got loads of those here. Whoops, sorry. Oh, there we go. All fingers and thumbs. Yeah, that's big enough. Let me just watch. And literally, you only have to tap the pad once, and it cleans off. It's not like stays on. I stopped using stays on when I saw it stained my stamps. So, literally, I've just tapped it once. Can you see how juicy that is? Well, twice I tapped it, didn't I? Let me just make sure. Look at that. Honestly. And that's the second one. Third. And fourth. Oh my goodness. But, watch. One. I only tapping twice so I can move the block along. Look how Look how black that is. Jet black. I love the memento, don't get me wrong. I think it's brilliant. And then let me get a cloth. It does come off your stamps if you're quick enough. Wow. I've just had these freshly bleached. So, and it comes off your stamps. It's great. That's the only thing. That's why I would never use stays on before. But that's going to be my sentiment. Cut that down after. Let's turn that over because that's still wet and juicy. Well, I've used this one. Let me get a fresh piece because it was curled up as well. I've got my cleaning cloth out at the ready. And literally I've got to just, that's half. I might have to tap that one a little bit more. Look how black that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Not the ink, I mean. So let's put one there. They're always totally different, aren't they? And put one in there. Let's get that cleaned off. You know me, I don't like dirty stamps. That's liquid, that is, after. Off my cloth. And my cloths, I'll have to reorder some new cloths because you bleach them for so long and they break down and then you get all bits in there. It's just a cheap cloth. Yeah, get the other one. Ooh. I'm so fussy when it comes to my stamps. Oh my goodness. At least it's clean. But these terrible cloths, these are. I thought I'd ordered a genuine, what to call it? Oh, what are they called now? Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't think. Absorber cloth. But obviously I hadn't. Just look at all the bits. That's just off my cloth. So I'm going to order a genuine one and rectify. Right, I did make a mask as well. Where have I put the mask? There it is inside the packet. Just so I could add a few leaves. I might not bother with the small one now. And I'm just coming this side of the line. Just a tad. Because I didn't do that on the other card. And it didn't stamp all the way to the edge. So I'm all fingers and thumbs today. That's better. Well, I've got to be careful because I haven't cut. See that one? Ooh. No. It's down this side. I haven't got a bit, see? So what I'll just do is be really careful here. See if I can get a bit that looks similar. That'll do. That's not too bad. And then we'll get this one. My thingy wasn't wide enough. Goes there. So like I say, and I'm leaving it just before the lines. There we go, that'll do. And then I clean this. Oh my goodness, see, I've got my inks out still. I was definitely not going to watercolour this time because it ruined the cardstock. Yeah, I've seen loads of people stamp with it and use watercolouring. I can go back in there. They can go over there out the way. Cloth can go away. I will give them another scrub after with a cloth that doesn't break apart. But I love the black, on the intensity on that black ink. Look how wonder. I mean, you could just slap that sentiment on there now and do a black and white card. You could have this any way round. You know, that'd look nice on a black and white card with a black trim. Maybe our pen at the end on this one as well. There we go, I'll do it. I literally can't see any shimmer at all. Even hold it up and see if you can see any. Can you see any shimmer? I can't. But I'm loving the black, the intensity of that black ink. It's lovely. Really makes it stand out. So I'm going to choose my colours. I'm going to have, is that one too? That is called Bumblebee Yellow. Let's have a look, see if it's really, oh no, it's actually quite a nice yellow. So I'll pull you in so I can show you how I colour it. Quite a nice deep colour that is. So I may get a paler one to mellow out the edges. So let's just go over the dark shady parts. Because I tried to do that with this one. Add the darker bits on the lines and then the paler on the outside. I like watercolouring, but it's not my preference. I prefer to colour. Just going over the darker lines. It's a lovely yellow though, this is. Going to get the intensity around the flower. Perhaps you ladies could recommend some decent shimmery paper that's pure white, not off-white. I'd be very grateful. Let's now choose another yellow to brighten the ends up. What's this one like? Let's check this one out against that one. Oh, that's a paler one. In fact, that's slightly darker. Not for loving that one. The only other one I've got is this one, which is sapphire. Let's check that against that. Well, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's blending in nicely. Yeah, that's going beautiful together. Yeah. Always seems so dark. If I turn the blinds though, I'll just have shadows of my blinds across the desk. I do need to get some extra lighting in here, especially on for summer days. When it's dark outside, it's really bright in this room then, but we've got, it's not, get your words out, Gaynor. It's not been going dark till about 10 o'clock. Which is perfect if you don't like dark nights. But then you get the really early mornings and it's bright through your window. Use blackout blinds we do, but this still lets the light in. My windows are 10 foot long by about 4 foot high. I liked the house because the windows were so big. Not just because of the windows, I love the house. Okay, let's hold that up and have a look. It's a nice yellow. It's not pulling any of that black out, so do you know, I love my mother-in-law to death, but she did a sly one this weekend. Me and Mr. Boyce cooked the dinner on a Sunday. We always do with a meal for his mum and dad at the same time, but we have to do it together. And past couple of weeks I haven't felt like a Sunday roast. So I've done like cottage pie, or we've had chicken and baby boiled potatoes instead, you know, like and I've turned ours into like potato salad because it's been so hot. And she came down the other, only out the back, they don't get out the car. She can't get out the car anyway, she can't walk, to drop plates up for the weekend, and a big huge lump of brisket and a cauliflower, and said, "Oh, do you want to use this weekend?" So, well, Mr. B's done him a roast dinner today, and himself. I didn't want a roast dinner. I wanted my chicken and potato salad again. So I had a healthy lettuce, onions, tomatoes, nice and cold. Today is is it Sunday the 31st? It certainly is. May the 31st. Last day now. June tomorrow. Oof. I'm not going to put my order in until the 6th. Because Mr. Boyce is gone up to now, what's it called, Bronze Elite, because he's qualified for his quick start because of the orders I've put in for him, and he won't get his 25% until after the 6th. I'll come in with the dark again in a bit. Let's just turn that around. It looks nice on its own, but I prefer it with the other colour attached. So he can't, well, he can if he wanted, but he won't submit my order until after the 6th, because that way he'll get his 25% off then, not 20. My face is tanned just by sitting in the garden under the umbrella as well. Flipping heck. First place, well, my arms catch it, but my face catches it as well. It's especially if you go to Benidorm. Wow. See, I want to try. I know I like sunflowers, but I don't know. I wasn't strucken with that card, with the first card I did in the watercolour. So we'll try this now with different colouring solutions. Like I might try just the blends. I might just try the watercolour pencils even. I may even do them in white embossing and then do a resistance over the white heat embossing. I can't just say I don't like the stamp set unless I've tried all ways to make it look nice. But I do love sunflowers. I love all flowers. You know, as long as you don't go over the lines, you're okay. I've got the sound, haven't I? Yes. I have to check 3 factors now when I'm coming on camera, is to make sure the sound is on, because I've got a desktop mic. I have to make sure that all the other mics are off, because that's when you get that buzzing, fuzzy sound. And then I've got battery life and a spare battery. Perfect, so that's done the yellow. Let's go back in now and do some darker bits. I think if you come down, instead of just going over the line, if you go over the black you can't see anything. If you come just the side of the line, you'll see then that you've or just do the tips, you can see that you've shaded it then. If a line has got a hole in, just go past it a little bit or at the side of it, and then you can see where you've added your darkness. Can you still see? Push it up there and get you into shot. Oh, Mr. Boyce, you're an angel. Let me shut this door.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. You're a star.
Hi, ladies. Bye, ladies.
Thank you, babe. Love ya.
Love you too.
I know. He's a darling. So, you can see the difference between those two and this one. I'll push this one up in sight now. Oh, ladies, I got to have a swig of my coffee. Oh, it's lovely. See, if I just go, like, say, over the black, unless I come down the side of it as well, you couldn't see that I've added anything. I think it's a really I think it's too, maybe I should have used the lighter ink. I don't know, but I do like that black intenseness. This is my favourite thing to do, is to colour. I think that's beautiful. So now I'm going to have to find 2 lots of green. And I think these 2 would probably go well together. Let's have a look. So let's do a swatch first. That's a nice green. Are you still in, shot? And this would do the darkening. So let's do that. And we come down the centre. And because it's stitching my side. And because this has got a lot more lines on, let's check out the other colour over with it now. I think that looks nice. That's lovely, that is. Whoops. So love that. Going over it a couple of times. Because it builds the colour up. Lovely. And then just add a bit of depth. It's the same leaf, but look, it looks like different designs. Lovely. Now we need a pale, really pale blue. Let's see what we've got. I may have to turn to my, this might be a bit bright, I think. Oh yes, definitely. So I'm going to use my pale seaside spray. I'm not too worried on this part now because it is a nice pale. I obviously don't want to get it on the yellow, but you won't see it over the green. But I'm not bothered if it looks darker or paler in one area than it does in another, because that gives you the true watery colour finish. Do you know what I mean? So let's pull this section here. You still see? Sorry. See, sometimes when you do colouring, you will leave white bits in like there, but unless you wanted to go over this twice, which would then just darken it. There's the light as well. Just going around the tips first. There we go. So now we've got to do tackle the centres, and they're just a brown. I think they're just brown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Copic markers for this. I did use the two darker ones on this card, but I'm going to do paler this time. See what that's like. Cute. Now with this one, I just want a dot. Check my batteries, is that okay? I'm just dotting around the outside. Two circles. Where their dots are. And one more. Perfect. What do you reckon? Bit of a comparison. This one's a little bit brighter on the yellow. But that is done with pens, not watercolours. And it's not buckled. Oh, where's my red Stella? That's it. Oof. Give that a bit of intensity. Maybe I should have fetched some ribbon across. Oops. And then I just did the backgrounds as well. Maybe see what it looks like first. Do you want it that way round? Do you want it that way round? Just see where you're going to put your sentiment. Check this out. Right, or we could even keep it that way. Do you know, I'm not sure whether I want it through the centre. Oh, sorry, let me zoom back out. Keep forgetting. Oh, sorry, I was just spinning this around, seeing which way I want it. You know, do I want the two flowers at the top? Do we even want another top opening card? Or do we want an upright card? I think that looks quite nice. Let's get that one on there. lashing this on. It's not going to bend again, honestly. Not like the last car. Oh, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So let's pull this up a little bit more. So I'm just going to turn it over actually, because I don't want. Make sure that's nice and down. Give some dimensionals. What do you reckon? Do you ladies like this sunflower, or you're not fussed, or you like it but you're not sure? I hummed it hard at the beginning when I first. That's why I didn't order it straight away. And then, you know me, what I'm like. Oh, go on, get it, get it, get it, get it. You're gonna want that up there. Actually, in the middle, down the bottom. No, I like it up here. So let's pop that up there. Just make sure it's nice and straight. I'm a bit more drawn to this card than I am to this card. Right, are we going to have some... I've got stuff everywhere. Let's do a bit of each. How's that? Let's do it on the bowl maker. So... Loop, tuck it under, get your bow knot in the centre and pull, and then slide it off gently. Whoops, that's got it. Cream and black. If you ever get stuck and you want ribbons, just tie them both together. We could have that up there. It can go on the end. Yeah, let's pop it there. That'll take a few seconds to go off. I'm going to grab some rhinestones. Oh mind you, got these I got these hoops now as well. Maybe we should have put one of them behind. Gold hoops, embellishments. Maybe we could have slopped one of them in behind. But it's too late now. I've pressed down on my dimensionals. But I'm loving this one better than this one, I think. I would love your opinions, ladies. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the watercoloured one? Do you prefer the coloured one? And then when I use the stamp set again, I will get them bits off there first. I'll give that a spray later and use another cloth to clean that off. But yeah, what do you reckon? Do you like this stamp set or do you not? I like the font on this one. You know that you are loved. So there we go. That's my version of the Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set, and that's my card. Oh, gems! I nearly forgot the gems. I was thinking something's missing. these at the same height. So let's put that on there and let's move that down a little bit. That's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now it's complete. Let me just use my little stamp on the back. Oh, my YouTube a bit hasn't come out, but never mind. I always don't press on. I don't press on hard enough, I don't think, with this one. Needs to. Gaynor's going to go online now and order some proper cloths. Oh. Mr. Boy's getting all excited. Can you hear him? So there we go. That's my version. Cute that ribbon is. Right, I'm going to love and leave you all now. Tell me which one you prefer, whether you like the stamp set or not, whether it's not calling your name. But take care, see you soon. Bye.